Hello, hello! Welcome back. It is day number 8 of my sketchbook challenge, and today we are painting a beach. Yet again, I just really miss beaches, so I'm gonna paint one. So I've been using a lot of watercolor recently, and I still want to paint. I just wanted a change of medium, so I decided to switch to gouache. It's a lot more opaque, and I definitely love the layering effect it has, but I'm running out, so I kind of need to buy more. But I really don't want to get it when it's not on sale, so we're just gonna have to wait. So after I drew the two lines for the water and the beach, I went in with ivory white to kind of paint the sand. This is a really good sand color. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It has that golden tone that sand has, and I really like it. If I had known this was a good sand color, I would have used it long time ago. And then for the water, I tried to give it that phthalo blue kind of effect, so I ended up mixing blue green and primary cyan with maybe a hint of sky blue, and I just let it just do its thing. I definitely love how it's a lot more opaque than watercolor. I find with watercolor I had to layer up the water a lot. Like if you watch my previous video where I painted a beach for the sketchbook challenge, you'll see that. But this one, it was kind of very fast. I just like brushed it on and that was it. So the trees, I did a mix of blue-green, primary yellow, and primary cyan. By the way, I do have a lot of the primary colors for the Holbein Gouache because I got the primary set, and if you're interested in this gouache, I definitely suggest it. It's a really good deal, and you don't have to commit to too many colors, and it comes with all the things you need. So then I basically took some white and I painted up the beach a little bit to kind of give it that dimension that a beach has, and I added the white as well to the water to create the waves, and I added flesh with a mix of ivory white onto the beach as well to give it more dimension, as I'm going to repeat again, there's only so many ways you could describe an artwork. And to get the darkness of the water, I took sky blue and I kind of added it everywhere because the water does have a rippling effect, and I wanted to convey that. And water also isn't opaque. It's a little bit clear, so by adding these different colors, it really gives it that water effect. Like the blues, and I also added ivory white with a hint of flesh just to give it that washing up on the shore kind of look. Honestly, painting water is so soothing. I'm like pretty obsessed with it. Anyways, I also added shadows to the beach because later on we're gonna put like people on there, because what beach would it be if it wasn't, being occupied unless it was Corona season. But yeah, I did the trees next, and how I approached the trees after I did the whole, block I did earlier is I use primary yellow, primary cyan, blue-green, pale mint, and obviously some white, and I mix one color. I kind of use it where I have to, and then I add a little bit more of one of the colors I use to give it a different kind of tone, which gives it also more dimension. And I keep on layering it up until I'm happy. And what I like about this gouache is that it dries a little bit slower. It's not like quite as fast as acrylic, at least in my opinion. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I have a lot of time to blend it out. So I definitely put it down in all the areas, and then I let it dry a little bit, and then I started blending out so it has a little bit more texture. And then here I am going in with a little bit more detailing, letting people occupy the beach. I try to use similar colors to what I used in mixing so it doesn't look super random and like, what color is this? This is so bright. So I used a lot of yellow, blue, pale mint. I kind of just did some surfboard, did some people sitting there, the usual. And by the way, this photo, so this is so random, but I got this photo on UnSplash. Basically, it's this site that has royalty-free photos. So if you're looking for art references where you can't get copyrighted, in case you want to abide by the rules, you can use this site, and I think it has a lot of great options. I am definitely interested in painting a lot of these photos, so I'm probably going to be using them as my references for the rest of this challenge because they have some really good Tokyo photos. But yeah, so I added a little bit more flesh mixed with sky blue to the shoreline. I think that's what it's called, just to give it more depth. So now, as you can tell, it looks a lot more like a beach rather than just having the ivory white. And then I was done. So thank you for watching this artwork. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But yes, I will see you next time. Bye!